All right, welcome everybody. How are you all doing? Hope you've been trading very, very safe out there. Yeah, there's that. If you guys had a chance to take a look at my latest Twitter post, if you go over there, so this is kind of what I feel happened, right? We got like this little baby koala bear, right? It's like I'm not a bear. I swear I have all the qualifications, right? This is how I feel that. This drop just was, right? I mean, we fell out. We've been pointing out for a while now that we felt this was a symmetrical triangle and or a bearish pennant. It did fall to the downside. Now let's just kind of let's frame this as best to our ability, right? So this was what we said. There's the symmetrical triangle, possible bearish pennant. Now, we said this was the actual more bullish version to come up and then take a dump. But, being a symmetrical triangle, bearish pennant, this had a greater percent chance of falling out short. We did fall out. Now, I would like to warn everybody, okay? This is where the warnings start, all right? This is where the warnings start. Now, we have hit, and we're going to go over, we're going to have to jump over to this chart. We're going to clear all this stuff off here. I'm going to start up here at the weekly. I want to get all the way up here, over here to the weekly. Let's see what we got. Come here, weekly. Let's pull this up. All right, so let's see what we've got here. So Coinbase, I want to get, why is my 200 MA not on this chart? Come here, where are you at? Where is my 200 MA? Why are you not on here, 200 MA? Frickin' Phoenix, that's why, because it's a Phoenix chart, right? And that's why it's not on there, because it's a Phoenix chart, doesn't have enough history, all right? So we'll go over here and we'll take a look at Coinbase, but Coinbase sucks too. Let's get a Bitstamp chart. All right, here we go. All right, we'll get over here to Bitstamp. Let's see if we have our MAs over here. And yes, we do. Let's pull this up to, there we go. There we go. All right. So on our Bitstamp chart, we came all like this is so damn close, right? This is so damn close. Now, here's the thing. When I'm looking at this volume right here, this is really, really low volume, right? Like this volume is pathetically low compared to the previous trends of volume we've had. We are in another week, so this is already Thursday, peeps. This is Thursday. This has got a long way to go to get up here to give us a bearish continuation volume pattern, but this weekly is just not looking good, right? So the weekly volume is just not looking good. Weekly looking weak on the volume side. Right, we definitely dipped out, right? We almost hit the 200 MA, right? Almost. Now, almost is good enough in a few things, right? I mean, Jerry Springer, is that almost your baby? That happens a lot on that show, right? I'm sure you guys have been through that. She says it's yours. You say it's not. It ends up being some, your buddies. It's never a pretty thing, right? But this is an almost right here, right? It was almost your kid. This is super close, right? Now, we did tap in a new lower low. I'm going to give it that, right? We tapped in a newer lower low. Did we get a nice bounce? We got a nice little bounce out of here. How low did we get? We got all the way down to 3,200 on this particular chart. I want to go see where we got over here on MEX. Look at MEX. MEX got all the way down there to 3,000, and look, MEX got way deep. MEX went all the way down to 3,163. Wow, 3,163, right? Nice bounce, right? Nice little bounce out of there. Still a lot of weakness. There's the weekly chart, same thing. Weekly volume on MEX still looking rather pathetic. Right, still not really putting up some really fine numbers, and it sucks that MEX doesn't have enough history to give us the 200 MA over here. All right, the weekly, let's not ever forget about that weekly cross that we had, the 7 and the 100. It's right there. So you did have that bearish cross on the weekly. but this is just not, you know, we came down, we did test this region right here that we've been talking about over and over and over again. You go back to your original chart, right? We're going to go, let's go find our monthly, right? So our monthly is right, and it is right, and there's the monthly. Sorry, there's the weekly. We're going to hit our weekly. There's our weekly horizontal support point right there, that white line. And there's no monthly in here, though. So we got no monthly in here. Nothing. There's no monthly in here at all. It's just weekly support. Your monthly support does not kick in until down at this 3,000 level, right? You got to get all the way down here to this 3,000 level for your monthly to kick in. Otherwise, you really got a whole bunch of nothing. We're going to go a little closer to this chart. Let's move into, see if we put in a new 3-day candle. I think this is the same. Nope, still chugging along on that 3-day. See if we put into the 2-day. Nope, still chugging along on that 2-day. The daily candle, let's see what we just knocked out. All right, so we got a lot of bearish volume today so far on this bearish candle. This can flip green in a heartbeat, right? But that's a nice volume candle right there. This puppy can go green in just like a flash. There's nothing, you know, you can easily get a green candle popped out of this. Nice, beautiful little hanging man candle that we've got going, but it's still early in the day. No reason you can't put we can't retrace a little bit on this candle, see how high we can get up. Now I have to say, the psychology that goes into this right now, people, is you have to understand that people do not have any confidence, right? I mean, how many people have you guys seen on Twitter, right, that were out there on Twitter saying we're going up, saying we're going up, saying we're going long, right? How many people were like, this is an accumulation, blah, 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 right? I mean, it's like, dude, I just want to reach out and, I mean, I try to ignore it now, but it bothers me when people are telling everybody to go long here. You know, these people were telling people to go long up here, 34, 30, 33, 3400. I mean, we just touched all the way down to 3200, 3160 on MEX. You know, that gets people wrecked, and that's not cool at all to be telling people, accumulation, spring bottom, spring my freaking ass, you bunch of morons, right? Come on, people. Like, follow the good TA people. That's all I'm saying. Gonna throw them out there. You got Chone, you got Burb, you know, you got Daniel. There's a bunch of good guys. A smart contractor. That's Benjamin. There's a lot of people out there you guys can go out and follow who are going to give you some really good counts, some really good advice of where we're headed right now, where we're going. Now, we did get down here and get really close to wicking out on this 200. You see, Phoenix has not hit the 200 right here. Phoenix still, you know, you're playing with fake BTC over here because you're playing with it against versus USDT, right? So, you know, you've got this over here. And I just feel like right now we still are weak, right? This was not a strong enough bounce for me, but we're going to start peeling this down. Let's get down to the dailies on all these, right? Let's run this on down to the daily. This candle closed out very bearish. So your daily candle over here did close out very bearish. Let's keep a real close eye on this. Volume on the daily, ticked up, ticked up, ticked up. All very bearish. So your volumes on your daily did increase, right? So daily volumes, bear, right? So we have an uptrend in the bearish volume. If you started here, you did tick up. So you did have a little bit of uptick over the last couple days in bearish volume. Even just putting in this even style candle is still in range, and I'm fine with that to keep that as a bearish. Now, if this candle would have jumped down to be a candle like this would have definitely gone to a bullish divergence, which we have not. We might have a little baby bullish divergence on MEX and Phoenix over here. Coinbase, definitely no. All right, we're going to rip this down to the 12-hour now, peeps. Let's see what we got here. All right, for our 12-hour... yeah, increased bearishness, macro trend bearish, because you'd start your trend line here for the macro count and you'd go up. Start your trend here, you'd go up. Start your trend here, you would go straight across. Pretty much just flat on this, right? So you'd be flat on this last 12-hour candle. A butte. Okay, so this candle is called a long line candle. When it's got an equal candle, an equal wick on each side, this is called a long line candle right here. And when you get this long line candle, this is, you kind of sometimes can show a little weakness in the market because of this. It's like a giant spinning top, right? It's like a giant spinning top. It's confused. Okay, it's a confused candle. So this is a giant spinning top is what it is. For a better picture of a reversal candle, you'd like to have something like it's being posted right now. Like if we just closed on this number 2 right here, this would be a very nice bearish, bullish reversal candle. And I would be looking for sure to take this back to the top side. Now, the 12-hour on MEX over here that's running, this is a lot more bullish than we just closed out on any of these other. This 12-hour we just closed out is still on the bearish side. MACD you see rolling over to the bottom side. Let's run this baby down to the 6-hour. Right, see what we got on the 6-hour. See here you start your trend. You go up, boom, boom, boom. Right, start your trend, go all the way back here, bump, bump, bump. Yep, there you go. Yeah, just up. That seems like it's up just a little bit. So you do have a bearish continuation trend. Now, on this 6-hour, you're putting in a pretty nice little candle right here, right? You're showing a really nice little sexy candle right here. And this is what I would really want to take a look at is this nice little sexy candle that you're trying to put in. This is, if you close this out in an hour and 40 minutes, I would be looking for some kind of reversal, especially on this, at least a retrace back up, maybe a little bit. Jesus Lord. Can we get some love here from the bulls? Anybody? All right, 4-hour candle. Let's see what our 4-hour close is. Kind of some of the same, right? Nice reversal candle on MEX. It's just nothing, right? This is nothing. This is a bearish candle. That was on Coinbase, though. So look over here on Coinbase. This Coinbase was a decent candle, right? We're not in any TD danger on this 4-hour. We're not in any TD danger on anything except the 3-day. The 3-day is the only one. And listen, if you've been watching the show, we've said over and over and over and over again that this likes to bleed. That this 3-day 9 likes to bleed. And sure enough, this is bleeding out. So here's how this usually works. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what we can expect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is let's use, we're going to use MEX here. This is our 3-day. I'm going to pull this all the way back here. Fucking piece of crap, MEX. All right, never mind. MEX does not go back far enough because it is a piece of crud. It's killing me. We need something more history. I can't get anything here with more history. Give me a second. Yep, we're going to use this. So we're going to go 3-day. I'm going to do this. We're going to go to 3-day here. I want to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So if you want to know what this is going to do next, here we go. Let's put up our indicators. Give me a second. I need this TD count, TD, and TD. All right, there we go. All right, so here's your bleeding 9. Here is baby bull Jesus right here. This is baby bull Jesus right here. This is where we found him. We all know, January 2015, right? That's it. Now, when we hit these bleeding 9s over here, okay, I want to show you this. This is a bleeding 9 right here, right? I should be able to pull this. There you go. All right, I'm going to get rid of this. And that, okay, so, all right, so let me show you this real quick. I'm going to get rid of this right here. So there's baby bull Jesus, right? This is your bleeding 9s. Now, this is what scares me. I'm going to show you guys a chart really quick. I'm going to try to go through this as fast as possible, okay? So there you have a bleeding 9, all right? And there you have a bleeding 9. This is your 3-day chart, okay? So this is your 3-day chart right here. Bleeding 9, bleeding 9. Now, this is where this scares the living piss out of me, okay? So I just want to show you this, guys, real quick. okay? Now, in the past, we've had 1, 2, this is technically our third bleeding 9, right? So you see this is a 9, gave us the long call on the scalper. If you would have played the scalper right here, you would have made about 50,000 US dollars. 50,000 US dollars if you would have played the scalper. If you would have played the scalper here, you probably would have made about 30,000 US dollars. Very easily. These would have been the easiest calls of your life. You would have absolutely murdered it. Same thing here. You probably would have made 25, 30 G's. All right. Just playing the beast scalper on the 3-day ticket right here. Okay. So with that being said, this was a bleeding 9. This was a bleeding 9. Now, when you got these bleeding 9s here, right, we started off on a bleeding 9. Almost every time we got a bleeding 9, guess what we got? We got a long call on the bleeding 9s on the 3-day, okay? When we got these long calls, this was hallelujah, amen. We took off to the land of baby bull Jesus, right? Right? So we took off to the land of baby bull Jesus, and I want to make sure I have the right one. Right? All right, there we go. So now you go back to 2014. Here's 2014. Let me pull off this Gaussian trend line right here because I don't need the Gaussian trend. All right, so there's the Gaussian trend lines off. Now, when you go back to 2014, bleeding 9 fell out, right? We're looking for our bleeding 9s, okay? There's a bleeding 9 that fell out right there. Bleeding 9 fell all the way out right there. Bleeding 9 fell out there. Actually, this is your final fall for your bleeding 9 to find baby bull Jesus, right? So you look back here where you finally found baby bull Jesus, and this is where it happened. This is where you found baby bull Jesus, way back here. My issue is we are looking for a long call. If you want to know when to fucking go long, you wait for the green long signal. That's it. When we get the green long signal on the beast scalper, we know we will be going long, okay? Even if it is just for a scalp, we know we will pull along because we'll at least get some kind of a nice play out of the bounce. We have nothing, nada, zero, zilch, just like the amount of ass that some of you guys got last weekend. Nothing, a whole bag of donuts, right? It's all you got, right? You guys got to get out there a little more. Can't sit and stare at your computers all day long. Get on that Tinder app, get on that Grindr app, go out and meet some ladies. Can't spend your whole life in front of a computer screen. Just throwing some advice out there, okay? So, right, let's move on. Back to crypto, okay? Trust me, losing your money to crypto is less painful than losing your money getting married, okay? It's much more painful losing all your money getting married. I haven't done it yet, but I've been told, okay? So, we are on a bleeding 9. I would just like to go back and point out the last 2 times, and this is what scares the living bejesus out of me, okay? I'm going to show you 2 charts. And I'm probably going to make this a quick video. But do you see where this is right here? Do you see where this is? Way up here. Okay? You had a long bleed out. And then here's where you had your final long bleed out to baby bull Jesus. Okay? I have my fingers crossed right now, people, that we are not up here. And I'm hoping that we are down here on this bleeding 9. Now look what this bleeding 9 did before it found baby bull Jesus. Right? This bleeding 9 on the 3-day was absolutely devastating. Right? Absolutely devastating. How would you have played this? You would have played this very, very raw. Okay? With that being said, we're going to go over and take a look at our BLX chart. I go up here now on my BLX chart. Now we didn't have a bleeding 9 up in here. Okay? On the daily. But look at the pattern that we put in up here. This is the pattern we put in up here when we were just very similar to kind of where we're at today. And this is something I'm a little bit worried about. Look, I'm going to take this box. I'm going to stretch this out a little bit. This is where I was hoping we were. I'm hoping we're right here. And we only have a little way to go down to baby bull Jesus. Okay? I really am hoping. I'm really praying that we're actually not in something like this. I don't want to be up in this, even though this pattern kind of looks similar. This is kind of a similar pattern that's playing out. I don't like it. I'm fingers crossed that we are on the final fall to find baby bull Jesus. I am a little bit, I got to tell you guys, I'm a little worried about it right now. I'm a little worried that this pattern is playing out like this pattern. And if this pushes us way up here, this will be super ugly on the way down. Okay, we need to find support for baby bull Jesus. Here's our new indicator. Rolled bearish on the 12-hour, rolled bearish on the daily. So this is our brand new indicator that we're using in the group. Come on, don't do this. Come on, I just restarted my damn computer. Right, and this is the brand new. So we got a bear, 12, and daily. Right, so we just got two bearish signals on the 12-hour and daily. This is not good. Now, as long as you're on top of this yellow line right here, you're totally good. This is good. This is still bullish. On top of the yellow line is bullish. If this breaks on the bottom side like it just did, and this breaks on the bottom side like it just did, then we will be hunting for baby bull Jesus at $2,300. $2,300. Okay, we will be hunting baby bull Jesus deep. Okay, if this breaks south, this has got a doozy of a run to go, and this doozy of a run can give us that deep dive down to baby bull Jesus. Look, we didn't even move, right? This is why I bring back the little baby koala chat, right? I bring back this little cute. He's so cute. Look, he's just eating a little leaf. He's so cute. Look, we did even nothing. Nothing happened. We didn't even move. I don't know. What the hell? I was expecting at 3,000 us to be down here at 71, right? We went all the way down and pulled back. I mean, let's just get down here. Give me a little bouncy off here. This is not what I'm looking for. We need to get down closer to baby bull Jesus, right? Dead cat chart staying the same. All right, our confluence. This is all of our historic support and resistance. Now, this is very important, because I want you to know, you start throwing some freaking lines in here, right? You get your freaking lines, you put your freaking lines out there, they do freaking stuff like this, right? Right now, if we go back up here, all we're gonna do is just come back up, we're gonna test this line again. Right now, this line is just that we have right here, this ugly line, we flipped it, look it, bounced off it, bounced off it, bounced off it, and fell through it, right? I mean, this is just ugly. You got rejected, you're still a virgin, you got rejected again, you finally got lucky, right? But it ended so quickly, you don't even know if it happened or not, right? I mean, this is not good right here. This is, you're definitely not getting a callback, okay? You're not getting a callback on this. This is not, unless you can really go deep on this, your ass not getting a callback. Now, you have broken in to the area where I am starting my buys. My buys are clearly layered in here. This is where I am layering all of my buys, right? Okay, moving on. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Yep, still down. This is the weekly 200. I have been looking for a bounce out of here. We're finally into this range, right? We're literally tapping the 200. Tapping the 200. I still think the 50 is where we're going to find our heaviest support. If we break through the 50, it's going to be ugly. Our stoke doing pretty much what I thought it would do. Now, this is an interesting chart right here. This is our RSI. Okay, we look at our historical RSI chart. You watch this line come down. Every yellow box has been rejected, rejected, rejected. And we come down and we broke through all of this support right here. So now what did we do? We turned this line, right? We turned this blue line back into resistance. This is now resistance. All this just turned into resistance. All that just got turned into resistance. This just got turned into resistance. So now you just flipped all of this to resistance. Right? Not good. Okay? Not good. So you just flipped every single one of those bad boys right there to resistance. Okay, and coming over here. So much for support on that. Copy. Flipped the trend lines. Okay. Now you came down, you probably tested this oversold area and bounced off it because we did get a very nice bounce right there. This is just not looking good. This kind of looks like a bearish flag, a bearish pennant in its own structure right now. So we're going to get rid of this. That's got to go. That's going to go. You broke the local support right there. That's done. Now you're looking for this more, this is the more macro side right here. There's your macro. There's your macro. There's your macro. This is your support line on the bottom. There's your support line. Fingers crossed this happens. Moving through, nothing. ADX chart, baby bull, Jesus. Jesus, Lord, people, look at this damn thing. Look at this thing. Right? Look at how close we are to hitting the same level on the weekly. Right here. Right? It's so close. Right? I'm going to zoom this baby. I mean, we're getting so close. Look at how close that ADX is getting to the previous ADX. Right? Oh, man, we're getting close to a nice big fat bounce. There's baby bull Jesus. This is possible. We're getting there really close. Oops. Let me get a snapshot of this. Right? Damn, so close to BBJ, right? Right? Listen, it doesn't take longer. It doesn't take very long to get longer than Vamp's wee wee, okay? Listen, I'm just gonna tell you guys the straight truth. There is nothing to be impressed about here, okay? All right, I got my wife with jokes. Just keep the hot ones drunk, right? That's all I did. My wife thinks I'm funny. That's all that counts, right? Now here you're trying to roll over on your you're trying to come up here and roll over. And all right, okay. So once again, we talked about this. We said this thing likes to punch and then try to punch down again. If this rolls, and where'd my poo thing go? My poo thing is gone. I need my poo thing back. Where's my poo thing? If this goes, then where's the poo thing? Poo thing, poo thing. Right? If this rolls over, this gets really shitty. That's some dark poo. That's like dark baby poo, right? There you go. Nah. I got to get the right shade of poo. There we go. Okay, there you go. Right? Charting skills 101. Right? There it is. That's what I'm talking about. She loves me. That's right. Seriously. My wife probably is going, what in the hell? How did I end up with this guy? Freaking weirdo. Sits in front of his computer all day. He's killing me, right? My wife is like, God, I hate Tuesdays, right? So, all right, so here we are. So, head and shoulders. I'm still keeping this head and shoulders thing here. I'm not moving the head and shoulders. It's got to get blasted out. I'm still keeping it. Still looks like a wicked head and shoulders. I'm still going to hold on to it and see if it plays out, okay? What do we got for our longs to shorts? Longs, yeah, doing okay. Shorts ticking back up. Very bad time to short right now. So these people who are opening up shorts right now, I'd be really, really, really careful for opening up shorts right now. I would not advise anybody to open up shorts. So let's pull this. I'm not changing anything, right? I would not advise anyone to open shorts here. Right? That should have been done at 35.70-ish. I pulled my short. Right? I think I pulled my short 35.70-ish. That's when that should have been done. I think you're going to retest this line. I still think this is going to go down. We're going to see how this plays out. Nothing. Man, these weeklies and look, this is the weekly. This is the monthly right here. I don't even know what to say. I mean, what do you say when you're this crazy? Like, this is just insane. This is the monthly. Right? What do you do? Look at this. You're so deep on the monthly. That's just crazy. It's Phoenix. I know it's Phoenix. It sucks. I mean, you know, your weekly on Phoenix buried. Your histogram buried. Your 200, you still haven't even hit it yet. Just crazy, right? All right. Oop. People are asking about opening longs. Guy, listen. Dennis, I mean, I have to say, USDT, Phoenix chart. Damn. All I got to say is it's so like, you know, if you're using any leverage, I mean, I am stacking longs 1-to-1 that I don't even think got hit. I mean, I'm on Coinbase and I'm sorry, I'm on Binance stacking longs on Binance, and there's no way I got hit on my longs. It just I don't think I did. I think I'm stacking longs down at like 3,100, and I don't think we got hit at 3,100 on Coinbase. It's like 3,150. I've got a small one. I'm stacking them. I'll show you guys. Just give me 1 second, okay? Yeah, yeah. I would be careful with longs. I wouldn't trust a long here, unless you're scalping. Unless you have like our beast scalper. Ripped Hippie will tell you about it. Unless you're using like a beast scalper thing, I would just be like, meh. Yeah, Vamp, my wife does not know that I'm even sort of a big deal. She still thinks that I am. She does not understand Bitcoin. She does not understand Bitcoin. I'm like, look, honey, I made $1,500 today trading. And she's just like, doesn't understand it. Just doesn't get it, right? RSI weekly. Finally poking deep, right? Yes, Ian, that's correct, Ian. I do have stacks down there. All right, here's our skipping thing. All right, so let's take a look at this, right? So we did break back down. We're not as deep as we can go here. We did break back down. We did find support right here on this 12-hour stoke. We are doing the skipping. Listen, I've been telling everybody we're doing skipping. I've got these boxes here for a freaking reason. If you don't have these boxes here, you need to get your own damn boxes and put your boxes here because the stoke is still skipping, right? Still skipping, right? And now there's more room to go down here. If this thing busts south, this thing can still fall out the bottom right. Oh, man, hiccups. This thing can still fall out south here. You do have a lot of room to go. If you were to fall out south here, you'd be looking for 300. That's where our support area is. We already talked about it. Ah, look at... God, this guy is good. God. Right? Who here was watching my toilet bowl video? Who here was watching my toilet bowl video? Right? Who here was watching my damn toilet bowl video? Come on. Look at that. Toilet bowl, splash, bounced out of the toilet bowl. There it is. Anybody, if you watch the toilet bowl video, and it is a must watch, right? It is a must watch video. Please, if you have not seen the toilet bowl video, let's see, here's the thing. How many people we got watching? 280 people. Listen, you 280 people, you've got to go over, you got to go and watch the toilet bowl video. The toilet bowl video tells you exactly what's happening. Where's my damn toilet bowl video? Get it over here. Come here, toilet bowl video. Gonna go find this. Must watch. Nope. Next one back. Where are you at? Where's it at? Must watch. This is it right here. You got to go to the one 2 days ago. It says must watch. You have got to go back and watch this must watch video if you did not. Listen, this must watch video is a must watch. It is exactly telling you what is happening, what just happened. It called this out absolutely perfect, right? Oh my God, that was perfect. Hit the toilet bowl, splash, the turd splashes out of the toilet bowl, bounces out, and then falls on the floor. This is exactly what happens, right? This is hilarious, right? And this was perfect. Watch the must-watch video again. I swear to God, I need to learn how to edit videos, right? So I can go over here and and figure out how to edit that toilet bowl splashing thing and then to show it on the chart. I think you're gonna get weakness. I think weakness is going to come out of here. I think you're going to retest. If you do anything, you're going to come back up here. You're going to retest this line right up here, right? Something like this, and you're going to fall back down, right? I mean, this is what I think is going to happen, and we could even get a fall down lower like this. Let's call it 3,000. I think 3,000 is where we're headed. All right, pull that baby down there. Right, this is our next support. This is the pretty much this is the danger zone for the toilet bowl. Remember, we talked about this. Anybody who watched that video, man, the accuracy of this guy is very nice, right? So there is your support. It's literally right here. This is your support right here for the bottom of the toilet bowl. All right, no, I just gotta go a little lower. It's like right down in here somewhere, right? So this is the bottom of your toilet bowl right here, right? And then you have, if that breaks, you have the pipe that goes all the way down, right? And there's the pipe that goes all the way down, right? That's the ugly pipe right there. That's the toilet bowl pipe, right? So this is where I have long stacked all the way in here. Okay, now if we bounce out of here, we got to see what kind of volume we get. It's very simple. Now we got to move this down. So we got to move this down, right? Your poo bounce cannot break higher than this. Okay? That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen until this. Right? Right, we're going to do this. So this is, all right. So I think we bounce back up. We can get all the way back up here, retest the bottom of this wedge again, and then fall back out. If we don't just go straight down the toilet bowl again right here. Right? If we just fall off right here and go straight down the toilet bowl, your only level of support, right? And this is it. If you don't get trapped, if your turd does not get trapped right here in the drain, right? This is your support. Right? This is it. This is your heavy support is right here. Right there. That's it. That is your 50 MA moving average and all of your historical price action. So this is your historical monthly, your weekly historical, this is your historical support on your monthly, your historical support on your weekly. This is your 50 MA on your monthly. This is it right here. If you break this, this is over. The flush is done. You cannot break lower than that 3,000 area right there, right? But, all right, on the top side, this is as high as you can go, right? You can't go any higher now. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this stuff over. That's it. You can't go higher than that. You're just not going to get higher than that. You can peek over it, and that's fine. But this is where bulls will absolutely get freaking destroyed right here. If this bounces all the way back up here, bulls will get absolutely annihilated, this going back down. Okay? So I needed to move it. Let me delete this one. Delete. Because we know that the 3-day will only retrace to the 7MA. Right? Scroll down. Scroll down. Like that, Kevin. We need to see what's down there. What's down here? This you break. So guys, if you break lower than this right here, if you wick into the ones, we've talked about this on other charts. Breaking into these ones down here, these 1900s, is it's really bad. Right, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right, all right. Later, rare hippie. All right, so we do not want to cross that low. Listen, let me try to get this video done as quickly as possible. There's that. All right, that's as high as you can go. The 7MA is at, now it is all the way down here to 3,700. That's as high as you can bounce, right? You can go up a little higher. You can break over that. If you retrace, you'll retrace up to that, but then you'll break down to the bottom side, right? All right, and there's that. Oh, that's a 3-day, so we want this to be a 3-day. 3-day bleeding 9 is what ended the last bear run, right? Actually, it's what ended the last few bear runs. Okay, so this bleeding 9 right here is what has ended the last few bear runs. Okay, we're gonna stick it down here. We're gonna stick this there. We're gonna move this thing out of the freaking way. Okay, there it is. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, now on, yeah, there's our 200MA, almost hit. Another bearish cross between the 50 and the 128. We're gonna put in another bearish cross between the 30 and the 100, right? Weekly 200 almost hit. Death cross on the what is that, the 7MA and the 128. And let's go back and see what happened right here. So let's go back, or we're going to go back and see what happened. So we're going to leave this here. All right, we're going to go back. I gotta switch this over to weekly. Go back here. There it is. So there's that 7. There's a big bullish bounce out of here. Look, when this 7 crossed, you had a very nice bullish bounce out of here. Look, and then you had the next cross was your 50. That's your, I'm sorry, your 30 and your 100, and it did smash the price back down. All right, let's go to the weekly. We're on a 5. Look at how accurate this is, right? Look at, there's the 5. We're on the 5, right? We got to go, where's the 200 at? Oh, there's the 200. Here's the thing. Look at where the 200 was. The 200 was way down here. See, that 200 was underneath this. Like, we ripped all the way down here through the 200, through the, so we ripped all the way down here through that 200. Right? We ripped through that 200 right there. And then we bounced. But our NVT is just not deep enough for that. Very interesting. The 7MA 128MA cross. It was bullish. Right? It was bullish. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was bullish. Oh, if we get a bounce out of here, this is going to suck ass. All right, there we go. XRP, $589 in 14 days. Yeah. You're going to be, you're going to be close. You're going to be really close. I think you're going to be close to that, What do we got? We got 30-cent XRP. You're close, Maybe it's $589.30. I think that's what they meant. They at least got the 30 cents part right. We'll roll with that, all right? So your weekly, look, you ended your weekly on a 5, the same, right? Look, the weekly ended on a 5. Oh, oops, on a 6. Okay, so take a look. So you got your 5. Look at how well this worked out, right? Look at your 3. Look at your 3, the same setup. Then you had this long line 4. This turned out to be more of an inverted hammer 4, right? You got that inverted hammer 4. Then you plugged up this 5, right? There's your 5 right there. Yeah, I mean, we'd really have to bounce out of this 5. But there's the 5 right there. And then the 6. Look at that 6. That 6 was wicked. That 6 was insane. Right? That 6 would definitely put us, down to the baby bull Jesus area and hopefully be our bounce out of here. Okay, so I'm going to pull that off. And we're going to take that back to the 3-day. That's where I want it. I want this thing back to the 3-day. The good news, people, is you don't have to scroll that far to get to your charts now. All right, there's that. I don't have much. I'm just going to go over a couple things. I'm trying to keep these videos as quickly as possible, as quick as possible. XRP trying to come back up, test this flag. There's your bearish flag. Fell out of the bearish flag. Landed on the support line right there. Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. Landed on support. Very nice. Now, how could I look at this? Nope, I don't like that. That is possible. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Stupid thing. That is possible right there. It didn't have to be that long. Right? So there's your wedge. If you were to move that over now like this. I don't know. That's a toughie right there. That's a toughie because I think it can come back up, maybe test this, or let's just watch this to see if it falls out, right? So this is XRP. So this is support. Right, if we get maybe a little bounce up and then a break back down, that would be pretty ugly here. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I still have that lower target for XRP. I swear to God, guys, I don't even want to open up my damn Tron chart. I'm already so upset. I've seen it already. Right, I've already looked at Tron. Litecoin to dollar. Oof. Gorgeous, gorgeous. See, this is nice. Look at that. That's a beautiful 4-hour reversal candle. Now you've got this monthly. This white is going to turn into resistance. Okay, so now you got this as resistance. Did you put in a new lower low? You put in a brand new lower low. You got down to $22.88. That white is now going to turn. You got resistance. You got the 7MA as resistance. You got all your trend lines moving down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. do something like this, just a little bit bigger scale now, because we've got some, we can work with this right here, right? So we can work with that right there. There we go. So we have that to work with. We have this big channel, A, B, C, D, E, and we can easily count this out as an A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E. And then what you're going to do is going to remove this, going to remove that. That looks like an ABC. Funky ABC, ABC, ABC. So you can count all your ABCs in there. You know, either you're going to come up to that line or you're going to come up to this line. And you're going to probably fall out one more time. You got to break this, and or you got to break this, and then that's the line you would look to touch right there. What is this? Sorry, Litecoin. Right? Looks like a B, C, D, E on the RSI 4 hour. Looks like the E wave, right? The monthly HR is at, what is that at? It's at $23.80, 23.80. Now resistance. All right. I'm going over, I got, what do I got? Neo, I got EOS coming. Oh, where's EOS? It's coming. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, EOS is right there. There's EOS. I got EOS on Phoenix, unfortunately. EOS on Phoenix sucks. I just had this chart, and let me get rid of this. I mean, EOS, guys, is just, I'm sorry, there's just this, man, this just looks like a, right, double topped. You had that massive run up right there, huge run up. Right, that was a huge run up and then just kind of fell out again. I mean, you're running right back into your top side. Look at it. You just did a double top on that. If that's a double top and that breaks, right? I mean, that's it. You're looking for, God, I mean, how do you do this? I mean, how do you just keep going deeper? I don't even know. I don't know what to do right here, because this just looks like it posted up another bearish wedge like that. This just looks like it's going like this, posting up another bearish wedge to fall out. Now, it did hold up pretty good. I mean, this is pretty good. It's holding up on this heavy support line, but this did look like it posted up a bearish, definitely a bearish, okay, lower, up, down. Yeah. Maybe a little bullish divergence right there. Right? Possible bullish divergence right there. All right, at least on the daily. I mean, is it just so oversold that it's just, you know, I don't think there's any hope for EOS, actually. I really don't. I just don't think there's any hope for EOS. Right, let's go down here. Okay, XLM, you know, same thing. There's nothing has changed here. This is, unfortunately, XLM. I definitely don't think there's hope for yeah, and I don't think there's hope for it just not looking good. We already did XRP, we did Neo, Neo. Ooh, nice little candle. 57 minutes trying to put in this beautiful little reversal candle. Broke out the bottom of the wedge right there, so I'd squeeze my wedge right up like that. Broke out of the bottom of the wedge. See if that thing can hold. We're going to get rid of this line. We're now going to take this line and we're going to just drop it right down. We're going to tuck it just like this. We're going to get rid of this channel because this channel is gone now. There's your resistance. There's your top side. You still got room on the bottom side right there. But a nice reversal candle posted up by Neo over here on the 6 hour. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. So here's the issue. You fell under this trend line. Okay, this trend line has worked as support for you. Bounced out, bounced out, bounced out. Didn't quite touch it. Hit it. Now it's actually turned it into resistance. So you basically broke it 1 time, 2, 3, 4. You've gone through 4 times. Let's see if this can hold. Now this did break into a new lower low, so you've got a brand new yearly lower low close on the 4 hour. 4 hour did so your 6 hours got a lower close on it. Your 12 hour does have a lower close on your higher time frame, and your daily. See your your daily put in a new lower close on it. Look at the daily RSI on this thing. Look at how crazy that daily RSI is. Just moving absolutely sideways forever. Right? Just moving sideways while the price action just falling out of the sky. It just can't bang its head above this ceiling right here. It just has no buying power. Like all your indicators right here, just say this is like that. If this were a patient, this patient would be dead. Okay? All right, we're just gonna throw that out there. Neo. Look at the RSI and other phonics indicator. If this was a patient, it would be dead. Right, yep, SV coming. I got SV coming. Give me uno momento, por favor, please. Right. And all right, and listen, I am only mad that I am not able to have been able to short the living bejesus out of this thing. Okay, look at that. We came all the way down, 74 bucks, almost $75. Where can I short the living bejesus out of this, people? Oh, God, I would have made a ton of money shorting the crap out of this thing. A ton of money. I feel so destitute right now. This was free money. This was free money right here. If you're able to short this, this was all free money. I still think this is free money. I still think this is going all the way down to 72 to 50. I still think this baby's going all the way down to 50. Let's take a look. We did hit a support over here on the 4 hour. We really can't go up on higher time frames. There's your support on the 4 hour, right? So you got that. I'm going to get these counts off of here. We don't need them over here. So there's your, you basically came down and tapped into your support. Right there. I mean, that's a little bit better. A couple closes, some wicks, really close to those wicks. Let's check the 12 hour. I mean, that's a beaut reversal candle you got going on right there. Honestly, guys, I swear. Oh, there you go. Look, there's the daily support. There's your daily support. Okay, so we're going to play a game here. Do we have weekly support? Oh, broken weekly support. So weekly support's nothing. Woo! Look at that candle. Okay. So here's the game we're going to play, okay? We're going to play find the bottom. All right. So that is where I think we're going to end up as a bottom right there. Okay, so all you did right now, you just took this trend line, right? There's that. You got this trend line. It's right there pretty much. Okay, now you just turned all this into resistance on the top side. So you've got those trend lines now working against you on the top side. I want to go down here to this 12-hour. I want to go get back down here. And I want to see if we have some kind of a, let's see if we got some kind of a, we broke that, broke that, broke that. I'm looking for some kind of a trend line over here. Yeah, that got broke. That didn't work. Maybe something more like this. That doesn't look so bad. You know, that would be a support line. So the 12-hour, you go like this. We're going to get rid of that. Going to get rid of that. All right, so on this 12-hour chart right here, look, you turn this support. You fell through the support. You turned it into resistance, got wrecked off the resistance. It's got to break back up over that resistance and or it's pretty much done. So we can go something like this. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll have this. Turn that one orange. We'll get rid of this. And it's on that support right there. So you got all this cluster of support right here. Right, so you let go of that, let go of that. And that's it. You're in a new channel now, headed down. You break this support right over here. I mean, there's no way, you know, and all you're going to do, look at how this works. So if you took your line right here on the 12-hour, right, you did something like that. I mean, look, if you just totally bailed out right here, you just bounce off the bottom of that, right? So we're going to slide that down there because that's pretty much your last 12. There's your 12-hour support. Let's go up to the daily. So your daily, you're on it. Got there, your next level of dailies right there. Right, and then here's your 12-hour support right there. So this is it. You tag that puppy right there. You break this, and then there's really no support down here until you get down in this region, right? SV, I still think 50-50. Now, I'm telling you again, these guys got a ton of money. These guys got a ton of money over here. Okay, these guys got a lot of money. These guys have a lot of money. Craig Wright and freaking Craig Wright and what's his name can dump a ton of Bitcoin, guys, and they can buy their own LTC, right? They can totally buy their own LTC right here. These guys have got big cash. Especially Calvin Ayers, right? Especially Calvin Ayers. That guy's got big moolah. So be careful, you know, playing against these big whales. These guys, Craig Ayers for sure is a whale. No doubt about it. Let's go over here and I want to look at the volume. Yeah, ramped up bearish volume. So you see the bearish volume ramped up right there. Get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this. Bearish volume is ramping back up, so we're just going to roll with this. And yeah, I still think this is going down to 50 bucks. Bonk, at least going to test this support right there. Could get up a little bit. Right? So now here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here. We're going to say Calvin and Craig have big dollars. Have big bags of BTC and can buy their SV to the moon. I don't want to do that. But I still think $50 SV. I still think $50 SV. SV. All right, let's go long. Raven, Jesus, Lord Raven, holding on by the skin of your skin. Unbelievable. Raven is just being a beast. Just holding support. Right, Raven just keeps holding support. ADA, take a look at ADA. Nice candle. You printed off a nice candle on the 4-hour right there. Still running to print up a nice bullish candle. That's actually a long-legged doji, can go either way. Trying to print a 12-hour long-legged doji, got a long way to go on that. Stoke is rolling bearish down there. All right, is that my Stoke? Stoke is rolling bearish on the 12-hour, bearish on the 6-hour. Got a long way to go. You're really deep. Look at this. Every one of these is trying to put up a long-legged doji. Right? There's your daily. They're all trying to print up this long-legged doji here. It's pretty crazy. Every one of them has the same candle. How about that? That's pretty wild. Yeah, we're just going to leave that like that. I still think, still got to break the top side. Well, that would have been your bearish. So that would have been your bearish wedge. That would have been your bearish wedge right there. So you fell out of your bearish wedge. And you're just testing back up into it. Sorry, what is this? 88. Okay. So fell out of bearish wedge trying to back test. Nope, haven't got the ETH yet. And there we go. We got ETH. All right, so let's see right here. So first of all, okay, we're going to adjust this because I think that is that. That is a C wave. Slide that down like this. Right, A, B, C, D, E. So I think we're still looking to put in, this is an A, B, C in here. I still think this is what we're doing. This is ETH to USD. Okay, and where's our last RSI chart? Oh, sorry, wrong one. Damn it. So let's go find ETH. Right, there you go. Let's get rid of that. So there's what we said, A, B, C, D, E, and there's your C going down to D, and you're looking for E, right? So you're looking for a D, going to an E, all right? And now, this doesn't have to be like this. This can actually squeeze up here higher. You don't have to have this all the way down here. This could actually go here. This could squeeze up something like this, right? But for now, we're just going to use this as a big wedge. We're just going to leave that wedge there. We're going to leave that wedge right there. Okay, so that played out perfectly. Let's pull this over, see what we got for ETH here. 12-hour put a brand new red 1 up. If this does start trading lower, you're going to start a red 2 trading below a red 1. You've got long time left in this. Let's go down to the 6-hour. Same thing. These are all just trying to put this bouncing. Now, this is starting to look like a rising wedge to me. Right? This is starting to look rising wedge-ish to me. Right? Unless this flips into a BART, this is just going to turn itself into a rising wedge and then possibly fall out one more time. You know, it might have some more oomph, a little more oomph to the upside, and then back down again. But I'm not feeling a lot of confidence in this. This is just looks like a rising wedge. All right, RSI, even on the 4-hour, very flat. It's got a very flat RSI. It didn't even dump that hard. This is not that hard of a dump. So that you can't really, I can't put any trend on this. I don't see not down there. The 12 hours, the only thing that gave me anything. And let's check out our daily. Wow, closed out a brand new low for, you know, you closed out at $87.94. That is an all-time, again, closing low. So you did put in a brand new closing low. New daily low close. And it looks just looks like a rising wedge going on. Bearish volume did tick up just a little bit. This bullish volume is still moving. This is the daily. Got long day left here. You know, I don't think this is anything different than we're seeing on any of the other charts. All right, we're going to go back. We'll go down to the 12-hour. Yeah, so here's my count. We're going to have to take this over to 4-hour. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this arrow. That worked. So you got basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. A, B, C to the top there. 1, 2, 3. This looks, yep, so the break 87 is starting to look like a third wave down right there. Right? Starting to look like a third wave down. So now you can pull your account off here. You're just going to come over and you're going to apply your account here. If this is what this is, 1, 2, 3, looking for 4, and 5, right? If this just really lets go. This really lets go out of here. You know, you're looking for, I don't know, 75 bucks down there somewhere. Scoot that over like that. Yeah, looking for like 75 bucks. That sure looks like a wave 1, ABC, wave 2. Looking for a wave 3 in here. I'm sorry. So this is your wave 2. This would be your wave 1 of wave 2. Looking for your wave 3. I'm sorry, your wave 1 of wave 3. Looking for your wave 3 to finish out. If that's a wave 1, you might expect wave 3 to go a little deeper. Right, something like that, maybe. This looks like a wave 3, right? Inside of this, we are on the wave 2 of wave 3. Okay, ETH BTC. A lot harder to count. Look at these. I don't understand these ETH chart. Look at that. You're falling out of the sky on on USD charts, and on ETH charts, you're just, on BTC charts, you're just crushing it, right? They're doing really good. BTC charts are doing really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this my new wedge. Actually, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to pull that all the way back to there. See if we can get that to work. Nope, that didn't work. Can I get that to work? Of course I can. And that's pretty much what I see. Boom, boom, boom. Wicked out to the bottom. Still inside here. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D. Looking for the E. The issue is you're still in a triangle or a wedge. You're still inside of this triangle right here. You haven't broken out of the triangle. So until you break out of the triangle, you can't do nothing. Right? So that's over here. All right, so you are stuck inside a triangle. And until this breaks, you should not open a new trade, right? This looks like a symmetrical triangle. Or bearish pennant. All right, there we go. There's it. And I should probably throw a freaking... You guys all... I hope everybody here understands what a failure, a E-wave failure wave is. I hope so. All right, here's my chart I made a long time ago with my little graph of what I think is going to happen. right? And just take a look at this. So I have this big, I drew this out. There's my big candle, right? There's my big candle looking good. And then you see the fallout to the bottom right here. And then a big bounce. Now we'll see. We'll see how this works out, okay? This is still, still going here. But, the only thing I could see is a big bounce off the monthly, right? Just get a big bounce off the monthly. We'll see this is playing out, okay? Just keep an eye on that. All right, we're going to go back over. We're going to change our notes on our chart. Telios asked for a ZRX. Okay. Load, I can do ZRX. ZRX. It's been a while since I've done a ZRX chart. Okay, so here's my old ZR. I haven't done ZRX in a while. There's your resistance trend lines. Look at that. Fell out. There was my arrow. There was my wedge. There was your support. Just blew past all of that. And then look, this is your red box. This is where you're headed. And right into the red box. Right? I'm going to take a snap of this. Last time I did this, we were right here. Right? And then broke through the support area. Broke right through that wedge line. Oh my God, that wedge line just got smashed. ZRX. All right, so we got to go in here. We got to redo because we don't need this. Don't need this. Oh, wait. Nope, that doesn't help us. That's gone. That's gone. Oh my God, guys. Ooh, look at that. Perfect on the 618. Look at that. Bang off, bang on the 618 2 times. That's gorgeous. There would be your next level. There would be your deep level. And then you're going to have trendline support right there. I mean, look at that. Tap this 618 twice. Hit it, bounced. Almost hit it, bounced. Almost, then did hit it again. And so this is the 1.618 extension. Tapped. Looks like it 3 times. Right, so if this is a 1, 2, this looks like a wave 3. Right, so I would count that wave 1, 2. That to me looks like a wave 3. And then you would have to find your wave 4. And then possibly wave 5, right? So then you go inside of this internally. You're like 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for your possible wave 5 there or there. Now I would say it's going to be right there in the trend line, right? Then you're going to get your bounce, your wave 4, right? And this is, I mean, now you're going to have to retest your trend line. And then what you'll do is you go like this, come down here to there, and that would just retrace to the 236, and then you come back down again for your wave 5, and if your wave 3 was, so where's your major wave? Here's your major wave. Here's your major wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, regular 5 right there, something like that. Maybe that's your 5. Maybe that's your wave 5. And what we'll do is we'll label this extended wave 5. Right? Wave 5. Oop. That's right, the toilet bounce, turd bounce for the save. All right, yep, all right, and okay. All right, I think we're good, right? There we go. Any other questions? All right. And I think we're good. All right, let's see. We got, I don't think I've been, oh my God, I got a bunch of them. BNB, yeah. Malik says a lot of coins are coming on Binance with USDC pairs. Yes. Thoughts on Gemini's new exchange app? Amazing. I love it. I am on Coinbase right now. I am probably going to switch over to Thomas wants. I'm probably going to switch over to Gemini. I like it. I hope the fees are a lot less. The fees are absolutely criminal on Coinbase. Criminal. Have not heard year-end BTC predictions for a while. If you listen to that guy the other day, he said he's still sticking to his 25,000. He said crypto's wrong. He said crypto's wrong. I think if he cut a zero, and just said, guys, oh my God, this is the silliest thing. I was inversely charting crypto, right? I thought 25, yeah, Tommy Lee. I meant 2,500, not 25,000. Would the price of ETH at first BBJ help find the bottom? No, it's got to be on BTC because BTC is still going to lead the way. Remember, the biggest bags are held in BTC. So as BTC is dumped, it drags down the rest of the market. There's just not big enough bags on ETH to get dumped anymore. Yeah, 250. I'm pretty sure 2,500. But no app for Pro. Oh, got it. Okay. Prashant says, yes, there's on the Pro, there are fees, but not for the Pro app. Yes, we want to see BTC dominance above 60. We want to see BTC dominance above 60. Okay, and I'm still going to leave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this arrow. But I'm still going to leave this wave 4 up here. Okay, I'm still going to leave this wave 4 up here because I still think this can play out. I'm just going to make this arrow skinnier. I'm going to slide all this over. Right now, here's the thing. We got to start scooting this down now. We're going to leave that right there. Just going to kind of start moving everything over this way. Oh my God, this is all the way down like 2,700 right here. 3,700. Jesus Christ, look at that. Right, so there's a bull break over that. We're going to get rid of this. 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 This. I'm going to leave this. I got to change this, though. 3,700. Yeah, no, we'll leave that 3790. Yeah, 30. Yeah, no, we'll leave it 3,800. Got to break over 3,800 with volume, so that's right. Let's just we're just gonna start moving everything. Let's put all our notes in. Right. Got that. Got that. Got that. I'm gonna scoot everything over here. I want to just get rid of all this stuff. Scoochy, scoochy, scoochy. All right, where can we start here, peoples? Where can we start? All right, so our summary is going to be we have flipped 399 to resistance. And tested 232, right? Perfect. So we broke out of the bear pennant. Looks like we will try to retest the 3339 and the triangle, the wedge line. again at, what is that? That's 3360-ish right now. Well, it's lower. It's like, so we'll just put, we're going to retest that wedge line again. I still want to keep this 3-day retrace. I'll copy this. So our notes, let me go back up here. I just want to go over all the notes real quick that I put in the chats. Yeah, we got that. Got that. So we're going to do 3 days still bleeding. Red TD 9. If this bounces, you can see 3,700-ish as the, do I have that? So do I have that? Yep, as the stop and reverse. Okay. No committed bull buying volume. There's no committed bull buying volume, and bears equal break the. All right, we're just gonna leave that because this is still our toilet bowl thing, right? And we're going to do this, support still the W200MA and M50MA. Yep, gonna leave that. It's not looking good. Yep. All right, so we're gonna get rid of this one. Send it back. Okay. I'm going to scoot this over. Scoot that over. It's still got a break up there. And then wave 5, we know wave 5's deep. All right. Send it back. All right. Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay, so I'm going to pull out that arrow. That happened. We're still on our weekly. There's our weekly price support. There's our weekly resistance. That's our top side. I need a better count on the... Ooh. It's about the same. All right. Okay, so we have flipped. And the resistance tested today, it looks like. Looks like we're in, fuck. I think we're in a wave 3. All right, sorry guys, sorry this is taking so long. All right, and so I'm going to take this. I'm going to get rid of this. Actually, I'll put that back. I lied. Okay, so we're going to go over and update this chart right here. Okay. So this is our larger count right here. So you fuckers is not the bottom. All right, 1, 2. I still think this is a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This looks like a wave 1, 2. Yeesh. 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 That's a 1, 2, 3. That could be a wave 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that looks like a wave 4. So this would be the wave 5. Yes. So this looks good still. I still like this. That looks like a wave 1, 2. Looks like you're breaking into a wave 3 here. Right, this still looks like a wave 3 of 4. Boy, if that's a wave 3 of 4, that's going to be fucking ugly. Wow. Yeah, because it can't, look, you can't make an ABC out of this now. You can't say, oh, this is just an A, this is a B, because you broke everything. I mean, you literally just came all the way back down here. And you tested lower. So that violates that. So this is your wave 4. This looks like a wave 1, 2. If wave 3 is freaking lower, yeek. All right, we have to adjust. We have to adjust. Oops. This is gone because you just blew that out. Blew that out. You just blew that out. 1, 2. Ah, fuck. Maybe just no, you can't, because you got, if this is a wave 3 here, it's got to be long, it's got to be equal to wave 1. So it'd have to be equal to wave 1 right here. So you'd go down, down. That would be put you at the 50 MA to just be equal with wave 1. Wave 3 would be equal to wave 1 there, and then a bounce, and then maybe just one more tap down like that. There you go. Then cross this hurdle when you cross your bridge when you come to it. Blink. So there's a lot of support right here. We're either going to bounce off here or we're going to bounce up there. So this is, I just want to get our count up here. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, maybe 5 right here. Maybe 5 just comes to here. That looks, oh God, how could you do that though? Because this is so, that's just a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe just a double tap, a truncated 5. So either you're going to bounce here, or you're going to bounce here. Hold a second. Wave 1, 2, 3. Wave 3. Five. Yes, subwave, subwave. Yes, Noble. Yep, subwave. Subwave. Looks like wave, subwave 1. Damn it, of. All right, everybody. Any questions? Any questions? Vamp, you suck. Tell us the future. What are the winning lottery numbers? I got it all. I got it all, people. I got all of it. Whatever you need. Whatever you need, I got. All right, there we go. Slide this over. Whoosh, that's harsh. Okay, I think that's it. That's all we got right there, people. Show us the chart of doom. The chart of doom. Where is the chart of doom? It's good. Nobody's going to watch this video till the end anyways. There is my chart of doom. Right? And look at my target down here. 2000s. This was made March 30th, 2018. With a target of in the 2000s. Right? Now remember, I started charting in January 20 no, February. I didn't start charting until February. So I charted in February, and I made this in March 30th with a prediction of 20, look at that, 2,400. If this fucking comes true, I swear to God, I will go down in like crypto legend. Crypto legend. All right. Yeah. So your book will probably be published in a decade with all this charting. Exactly. All right. So listen, if I call this, if this thing drops down to like 2,300 or 2,200 and we get a bounce out of here, I'll literally go down in like legend history, right? I mean, we're not close enough to call it it's a massive retrace, yeah. So listen, this is a very long video we just put in here, peoples. A very long video, so I apologize for the long video. Trying to be as thorough as I can, trying to give you guys as best of information for I can. I know you guys have important things to do. The only thing I would ever ask is that I only would appreciate you going out there and sharing. Just give me a share. That's all I'm asking. I would really appreciate that. That would help out you. It would help out me. Help out all of the people out there who are possibly in a very bad situation. I'd just like to say thank you all for being here. Sorry for the super lengthy video. I am the Vamp. We are from Until 1 Mil. We have the most amazing indicators in all of crypto. And you guys should come check us out. www.until1mil.com. I am the Vamp. We are from Until 1 Mil. And I am out.